Yesterday's storm brought thousands of power outages, as we mentioned. In some cases, the estimated time for restoration could be several days, according to National Grid crews. News 10's Anthony Krolikowski joins us live in studio to share how businesses are being impacted. Good evening, Anthony.
Good evening, Cassie. The four counties that were impacted the most by these winter storms were Albany, Rensselaer, Saratoga, and Schenectady. While thousands are still waiting in the dark for their power to be restored, I checked in with a few local businesses to find out how they're managing the situation. When Elvis Gardner walked into his card game store GeekMe Sunday morning, the power was still out with no guarantee of coming on quickly. His decision to close for the day came with a concern for safety in the day being typically slow.
It is what it is. You know, you can never really prepare because it's random. This morning driving in, there was a lot of trees down still that hadn't been cleaned up.
Saturday after 2 p.m. is when Gardner says GeekMe lost power during their weekly Yu-Gi-Oh tournament, which was completed in the daylight. When it came time for the Disney card game Lorcana, his team got creative to keep the fun going.
Started getting darker, so me and my sister over there, we put out flashlights, we held them up so they could play, and we made kind of a kid-alike event.
The power returning to GeekMe on Sunday afternoon, but the owner deciding to stay closed despite some customers stopping by. In front of Crossgates Mall Road, the traffic lights were still out early Sunday evening, in the mall itself not fully powered. The marketing director for Crossgates responded to News 10 on the status of the mall, saying in part, "The east end of the mall on both the upper and lower levels have been without power since yesterday evening. Unfortunately, there are stores that couldn't do anything at all in terms of operating. Those that could open, did open. With or without electricity, shoppers still coming to the mall to do some shopping." Jen Smith adds, and some even came to Crossgates simply to charge their devices in the half of the mall that did have power. "We are happy to be a place for those to come that needed to." GeekMe says that they will be back to their regular hours on Monday. For updates on power outages in the capital region, like all these, stay with us both on air and online at news10.com. Reporting live in studio, Anthony Krolikowski, News 10 ABC.